Okay, keep track of your points and check your results at the end of the test. What month were you born in? A. April, August, December. B. March, July, November. C. May, September, January. D. February, October, June. A is worth 20 points, B brings you 10 points, if C is your choice, you've got 30 points, D brings you 40 points. In which group does your birthday fall? A. 1 through 8, B. 9 through 16, C. 17 through 24, D. 25 through 31. If you went with A, you scored 20 points. B is worth 40 points, C brings you 10 points, and D equals 30 points. Do you know what time you were born? A. Somewhere between midnight and 9 a.m. B. 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. C. 6 p.m. to midnight. D. I have no idea. Those born at night get 40 points. If you were born between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m., here are your 10 points. Those born between 6 p.m. and midnight get 20 points, and if you don't know your birth time, you still get 30 points. What's your favorite kind of weather? A. Warm and sunny. I am a 100% summer type of person. B. A rainy day. I love walking around with my umbrella. C. Cold and snowy winter. A cup of cocoa and a soft blanket make it even better. D. Thunderstorms and lightning. A light earthquake or tornado. I love all things wild. Option A brings you 10 points. B adds 30 points to your basket. C is worth 20 points. And D brings you 40 points. It's renovation time. What pattern would you pick for one of the walls in your room? A. Circles. I like the idea of endlessness. B. Squares. I love to keep things well organized. C. Some leaves or flowers. It's my idea of harmony. D. A crazy mix of colors and patterns. Circles brings you 20 points. Square gives you 30 points. If you chose leaves, add 10 points to your score. Bright colors brings you 40 points. Now, pick a piece of art to put on your newly painted wall. A. A poster with an inspirational quote will do. B. I'll paint something myself, some landscape perhaps. C. I'll get my portrait painted. D. I guess I'll go with a blank piece of paper. If you went for option A, add 10 points to your basket. Option B brings you 30 points. Option C is worth 20 points. Option D brings you 40 points. Congrats! You just won $1 million! What do you buy first? A. I'll invest in a house or buy some stocks. Money has to work for me. B. I'll buy gifts for all my family and friends. C. I'll go on a round-the-world trip. It's my dream. D. I'd give all this money for charity. Nothing makes me happier than helping others. All investors out there get 30 points. Those going gift shopping get 10 points. If you're planning the round-the-world trip, award yourself with 40 points. Those who plan to donate to charity get 20 points. A famous director decides to film a movie based on your life. What would you name it? A. The Quiet One. B. As Good as It Gets. C. Looking on the Bright Side. D. You gotta be kidding me. If A is your choice, 40 points are going your way. If you went for option B, it brings you 20 points. Option C is worth 10 points, and D brings you 30 points. When you have a life-changing decision to make, do you listen to your head or your heart? A. My head, of course. Emotions can lead you in the wrong direction. B. My heart. It has never let me down before. C. Both. It depends on the situation. D. I discuss it with my family. They know what's best for me. Those who trust their head get 30 points. If you listen to your heart, you get 20 points. If you trust both, here are 40 points for you. Consulting your family brings you 10 points. You plan to see your favorite band with your best friend. He isn't feeling well and can't go. What do? A. Sell the tickets to someone else. If he can't go, I won't go. B. Go anyway. Take 500 videos for your friend and bring him some souvenirs. C. Tell my friend I won't go without him and secretly go there alone. D. Discuss it with my bestie and invite someone else to go with me. He'll understand. Option A brings you 20 points, B is worth 10 points, C brings you 40 points, and D is worth 30 points. What do you think people say about you behind your back? A. That I'm a wonderful person and a loyal friend, of course. B. I think they might be jealous of my looks and career. C. I'm not that easygoing, so they probably think I'm a bit arrogant. D. They're too afraid to say something about me. They know I'd be so angry if I found out about it. If A is your choice, you get 10 points. B brings you 30 points. C is worth 20 points. D brings you 40 points. What do you think others like most of all about you? A. My sense of humor. It helps in so many situations. B. My readiness to help. I'll never let a friend down. C. My ability to give good advice. I always know what'll work best. D. My coolness. I have so many fun stories to tell. A is worth 20 points. B brings you 10 points. C adds 30 points to your score. D is worth 40 points. What is your biggest fear? A. Darkness. I believe there's a monster living under my bed. B. Failure. I really want to succeed in my career and make tons of money. C. Being alone. I wouldn't survive a day without my partner and my friends. D. Snakes. You never know what they have on their mind. If you're afraid of darkness, here are 30 points for you. If failure scares you the most, you get 20 points. Those who fear alone get 10 points. If snakes freak you out the most, you get 40 points. What chore annoys you most of all? A. Doing the dishes. It's so boring. B. Ironing my laundry. It takes forever and still it's all wrinkly. C. Trimming the lawn. I'd rather cover it in cement. D. I don't have any chores. I hired people to do it all for me. A brings you 40 points. B brings you 10 points. C is worth 30 points. D brings you 20 points. You've had a bad day. What can make it a little better? A. Pizza and fun movies at home. I'll laugh away the sadness. B. A long walk in the park. Nature always heals me. C. The gym. I'll sweat away the pain. D. Buy something. Shopping is my therapy. Option A is worth 10 points. Option B gives you 40 points. C brings you 30 points, and D is worth 20 points. Time to sum up your points. In case you scored 150 to 230 points, one word that sums you up is kind. You're incredibly caring and compassionate. You feel empathy for everyone, and you never stop smiling. You're spreading positive energy and optimism. That's why you're so lovable. Your biggest fear is to make others sad, so you aren't exactly outspoken. Remember, it's okay to speak up sometimes. If you ended up somewhere between 240 and 330 points, you're super smart. You know the answer to any question and have your own opinion on any point. You enjoy solving problems and never stop learning. Others ask you for advice because you can always figure out the best decision. You know how to keep your emotions under control and are always polite. Those who got 340 to 420 points are definitely the confident ones. You're ambitious, hard-working, and productive. Some might say you're stubborn, but you set goals and you reach them, so it's not that bad for you. You're straightforward and always tell others what you think, even if it's unpleasant to hear. People respect you, and your opinion matters to them. Did you get 430 to 510 points? Congrats! You're hilarious! You can make even the grumpiest of people laugh. You're the soul of any party. Your natural charisma makes you a real magnet for others. You're always in a good mood and you pass it on. You're a 100% optimist and live on the bright side of life. If your final score is 510 points or more, you're free and independent. You're wild at heart, so boredom scares you the most. You're up for any adventure. You never bend your will to the opinion of others. You think outside the box and express your emotions through art.
Animals are awesome. They radiate charisma, confidence, and vitality. Here's a brief quiz that will help you find out what your very own guardian animal is and adopt some of its amazing, authentic traits. Pick your answers, don't forget to count your score, and see the results at the end of this video. Pick the landscape that you like the most. African savanna adds 2 points to your score. If you chose these beautiful tropical flowers, add 3 points to your score. Snowy mountains, add 0 points. And coniferous forests gives you 1 point. Here's the next question. Do you feel connected with animals? Nope. Of course. Well, it depends. I like them more than humans. Option A adds 1 point to your score. If you chose B, add 3 points to your score. Answer C costs 2 points. And D brings you 0 points. How would you describe yourself? Smart, beautiful, lucky, hardworking. A adds 1 point to your score. If you picked option B, take 2 points. Option C adds 3 points. And answer D brings you 0 points. Pick the sky and clouds that you like the most. This delicate surprise brings you 3 points. If you liked the thunderclouds, add 1 point to your score. Romantic sunset lovers get 2 points. And the starry night sky brings you 0 points. What do you do if you see a spider in your home? I scream and run away from home. Nothing, I let it go. I take a picture. I give it a name and we become best friends. Option A adds 0 stars to your score. B brings you 1 point. Answer C is worth 2 points. And D brings you 3 points. What taste do you prefer most of all? Salty, sweet, spicy, neutral. If your choice is option A, add 1 point to your score. Answer B adds 0 points. Answer C brings you 2 points. And answer D is worth 3 points. What are you scared of the most? My own thoughts. The dark. Being a failure. Insects. Card A brings you 1 point. Option B adds 2 points to your score. If you chose C, add 3 points to your score. And answer D brings you 0 points. Do you feel like a leader? I don't, but who if not me? Never. That's the worst job ever. Always, I like to control everything. I wish I had enough courage. If you picked option A, add 2 points to your score. Option B brings you 1 point. Option C is worth 3 points. And answer D brings you 0 points. If we ask your best friend to describe you in just one emoji, what would it be? Laughing? Crying? Poker face? Heart? A brings 3 points to your score. If you chose B, add 0 points to your score. Option C brings you 1 point, and option D adds 2 points. Would you rather work in a group or alone? Alone. In a group. Depends on the task. I prefer working in pairs. If you picked option A, add 3 points to your score. Option B brings you 2 points. Option C is worth 0 points. And answer D brings you 1 point. Which music genre do you like the most? Classical, rap, disco, rock. A adds 0 points to your score. B brings you 3 points. C adds 2 points. And D adds 1 point. If you could make one wish come true, which one would you pick? To be immortal. To become super beautiful. To become super rich. To make all creatures in the universe happy. A brings you 0 points in this round. Option B adds 2 points. C is worth 1 point. And answer D adds 3 points. If you could pick just one of these 4 jobs, which would you choose? Firefighter. I'm ready to take risks to save lives. Fashion designer. Making people look beautiful is my passion. Pilot. Flying makes me feel so free. Chef. Preparing food always makes me happy. If you chose A, add 1 point to your score. Option B brings you 2 points. C adds 0 points. And answer D brings you 3 points. Are you confident? I tried to be. No. Yep, I'm the most confident. I tend to overthink every action. If you picked option A, add 3 points to your score. Option B brings you 1 point. C adds 2 points. And answer D brings you 0 points. What do you usually do when you feel upset? Talk with my therapist. Go outdoors and play a sport. Listen to music. Go shopping. If you chose A, add 0 points to your score. Option B brings you 1 point. C costs 3 points. And answer D brings you 2 points. Pick one element. Air, fire, water, earth. If you chose A, add 0 points to your score. Option B adds 2 points. Option C is worth 3 points. And answer D brings you 1 point. Do you get along with your family? Not really. I take care of myself on my own. Yeah, I can't imagine my life without them. We share some similar interests. Well, let's just say I'm still waiting for my magic school invitation. If you chose A, add 1 point to your score. Option B brings you 2 points. C adds 3 points. And answer D brings you 0 points. Pick an item of clothing. The hat brings 0 points to your score. If you picked the glitter coat, grab your 2 points. The pair of jeans brings you 1 point, and the swimsuit brings you 3 points. Pick the dance style that you like the most. Ballet dancers bring 0 points to your score. The contemporary dancer brings you 3 points. If you pick the tango, grab 1 point. And the Brazilian carnaval brings you 2 points. Which one represents you? Cozy, funny, kind. Modest, loyal, trustworthy. Careless, adventurous, spontaneous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Option A adds 3 points to your score. Option B brings you 1 point. If you chose C, you get 0 points. And answer D brings you 2 points. Pick a flower. Lilies, mysterious just like me. Daisies, they give me a peaceful and warm vibe. Peonies, there's something royal about them. Narcissus, they're so soft and elegant. Card A adds 1 point to your score. Option B brings you 3 points. If you chose C, grab your 2 points. And answer D brings you 0 points. What pet would you rather have? Cat, dog, bird, iguana, obviously. Card A adds 3 points to your score. Option B is worth 2 points. C brings you 0 points. And answer D brings you 1 point. Ready for the results? Make sure you calculated your score correctly, and let's go! If your score is between 0 and 16 points, congratulations! Your guardian animal is an owl. The wise creature protects you from all kinds of troubles and helps you through difficult times. It also makes you attentive enough to see fake friendships and the evil motives in other people. Sometimes you might feel insecure like you're from another planet, but don't give up. Allow yourself to make space for long-term prosperity and well-being. Whenever you face injustice or feel less confident, your owl guard will help you calm down and step into your power again. If your score is between 16 and 32 points, your totem animal is a wolf. You probably like to stay in the shadows and allow your noisy friends to take away the whole spotlight. Your soul guardian teaches you to value independence, self-sufficiency, and calmness. Walking alone and journaling can help you rediscover your authentic self. People tend to perceive you as a deep, mysterious person. They want to learn more about your inner world. So, if someone ever violates your boundaries, just make one of those angry wolf looks. If you got from 32 to 48 points, your soul protector is a lion. This animal can teach you to overcome pride and egocentrism in order to become a kind-hearted and generous leader. People come to you for advice all the time because you radiate confidence and humor. Every dream seems possible when they're around you. Although your supply of love for people is almost inexhaustible, sometimes you need a break. So, manage your energy wisely and don't allow people to take advantage of you. If you got from 48 to 66 points, your guardian animal is a whale. It can teach you to vibe with the ocean and enjoy life as it is every step of the way. This feeling of oneness, unity, and wisdom will help you navigate through life as if you were dancing with the waves. Try to cherish this state of mind and observe the drama of life from a detached point of view, like an experienced film director or music composer. This will give you the capacity to invent progressive solutions that improve people's lives and the environment. Want to know the future? These questions will help you reveal some clues. Pick your cards and don't forget to count your score. The results are waiting at the end of this video. Here's the first question. Pick a door. Door A brings 1 star to your score. If you choose door B, add 4 points to your basket. Option C costs 2 stars. D brings you 3 points. What would you want the most out of these options? Hit the jackpot? Have a date with your celebrity crush? Get some sleep? Become a Superman and save the world? Card A brings 3 stars to your score. If you chose B, add 2 points to your basket. Card C costs 1 star. Option D brings you 4 points. Pick an open road that you like the most. The mountain highway brings you 3 stars. If you chose the desert, add 4 points to your score. Sunrise Highway costs 2 stars. The road through the rainforest brings you 1 point. How often do you daydream about your future? Every 5 seconds? Sometimes. Never. Future? I don't even know this word. Option A adds 1 star to your score. B brings you 2 points. If your choice is C, it's worth 3 stars. Option D brings you 4 points. Which picture inspires you the most? Northern Lights? Rainy forest? Sakura in blossom? Sunset on a wild beach? If your choice is option A, add 4 stars to your basket. Option B is worth 3 stars. Option C brings you 2 points. And option D is worth 1 star. What's your idea of a perfect vacation? Hiking in the woods by myself? I love to be alone. Luxury spa with my besties, because we're worth it. Family gathering in a country house. I can't imagine my life without them. Extreme sports and risky adventures. Card A brings you 2 stars. Card B adds 3 points to your score. If you chose C, add 1 star to your basket. Option D brings you 4 points. Are you worried about your future? Sometimes I like to have a plan B. Never. I live in the moment. Always, I try to control everything. Nope, I spend all my time regretting my past. If you picked option A, add 3 stars to your score. Option B brings you 4 points. Option C is worth 1 star. If D is your choice, it brings you 2 points. What's your most common emotion? Peace, enthusiasm, joy, anxiety. Option A brings 3 stars to your score. If you chose B, add 4 points to your basket. Option C brings you 1 point. And option D is worth 2 stars. What is your favorite activity? Reading books and watching movies. Partying with friends and meeting new people. Studying and developing new skills. Creating art and sharing content. If you picked option A, add 1 star to your score. Option B brings you 4 points. Option C is worth 3 points. Option D brings you 2 points. How many of your life goals have you already accomplished? 0. My to-do list for this life is 50% completed. All of them. I want it, I got it. I don't set any goals. The universe knows better. If you chose A, add 1 star to your score. Option B brings you 2 points. C is worth 3 points. Option D brings you 4 points. How would you describe your social life? Social what? I have a couple of loyal friends. Every human being is my friend. My friend circle is always changing. Card A adds 2 stars to your score. If you picked option B, take 1 star. Did you pick option C? Award yourself with 3 stars. Option D brings you 4 points. If you could get any career right now, what would you choose? Actor. I love to be the center of attention. Doctor. I want to help others. Architect. I like to create spaces. Astronaut. I'd love to discover new worlds. If you chose A, add 2 stars to your score. Option B brings you 1 point. C costs 3 stars. Option D brings you 4 points. Pick a lady you like the most. If you picked Lady A, grab 2 points. Option B adds 1 star to your score. Option C brings you 3 stars. And answer D brings you 4 points. How are you preparing for your future? I create beautiful wish boards. I just talk about it with my friends. Thinking and finding solutions to my current issues. I take it step by step every day. If you picked option A, add 1 star to your score. Option B brings you 2 points. 3 will cost 3 stars. Option D brings you 4 points. What is your biggest dream? A loving relationship? Money and a luxurious lifestyle? Pursuing my true passion? Making someone special truly happy? If you chose A, add 2 stars to your score. Option B brings you 3 points. C costs 4 stars. And if your choice was option D, you get 1 point. Do you believe in yourself? Kinda. Yes, all the time. Nope, I'm not exactly perfect, bro. I prefer to take action and not think about that. If you chose A, add 1 star to your score. Option B brings you 3 points. Option C is worth 2 stars. Option D is worth 3 points. Do your parents support you? Nope, I'm on my own in this world. Not that much, they got their own lives. Yes, my happiness means everything for them. Just a little when I ask for help. If you chose A, add 3 stars to your score. Option B brings you 4 points. Option C costs 1 star. Finally, option D brings you 2 points. Pick a quote that you like the most. Time is money. Benjamin Franklin. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Albert Hubbard. If you want to be happy, be Leo Tolstoy. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with 1 step. Lao Tzu. Option A adds 3 stars to your score. Option B brings you 2 points. If you chose C, take 1 star. Option D brings you 3 points. Which sounds most like you? Friendly, cool, popular. Serious, shy, reliable. Calm, wise, peaceful. Drama queen. Card A adds 2 stars to your score. Option B brings you 1 point. If you chose C, grab 3 stars. Option D brings you 4 points. Which plant do you like the most? Sunflowers always warm my heart. Cactus, we have a lot in common. Orchids, I love their sophisticated beauty. Roses, what could be better than the classics? Card A adds 4 stars to your score. Option B brings you 1 point. If you chose C, 3 stars are coming your way. Those who went for D get 2 points. Choose an emoji. Laughing, shy, poker face, sunglasses. A adds 1 star to your score. B brings you 2 points. Option C adds 4 stars to your score. D brings you 3 points. What would you choose? Get rich but never find true love? Find true love but never get rich. I'm already rich. Where's my soulmate? I don't play these games, bro. Card A adds 3 points to your score. Option B brings you 1 point. If you chose C, grab 2 stars. Option D brings you 4 points. Ready for the results? Make sure you sum up your score correctly. Let's go! 22 to 35 points. Your future is about having a beautiful partnership. You'll make it with the right person who shares your life goals and values. Together, you'll build the life of your dreams step by step. This journey will bring joy and satisfaction every day. 35 to 50 points. Your future will force you to reconsider your idea of love. You'll meet your true soulmate when you least expect it. Your heart will recognize them at first. This person will inspire you to become a better version of yourself every day. This experience will be beautiful. 50 to 65 points. Congratulations! Your future is about having your dream career. You're pretty determined and you can make it if you really want it. Stay focused and know that the stars are on your side. You may even outgrow your original dream and switch to building a community of like-minded people to share your experience and give them a sense of purpose. 65 to 88 points. Your future is about to surprise you. The chances to make your biggest dreams come true are very high. Random conversation, a new job offer, or a party invitation can turn your entire life upside down in a good way. So don't settle for compromises and go for the new opportunities. Remember that wishes tend to come true in unexpected ways, so keep your eyes open.
You'll answer 15 questions. Get your phone ready to put down your points after each question. You'll sum them up in the end to find out your true calling. Number 1. If you had to access a time machine, would you rather travel to A. the past? I'm a history fan. B. the future. Can't wait to see those flying cars. C. Traveling isn't my thing. I'd sell that opportunity to someone else. D. the Great Barrier Reef, or maybe Paris. I'd rather travel to new places, not in time. Option A brings you 40 points. If you went with B, you just got 20 points. If you picked C, add 10 points to your basket. D is worth 30 points. Number 2. What sounds like the worst idea to you? A. Giving someone full access to your social media. They'll be able to post and comment on your behalf. B. Traveling to the same place every vacation till the end of your life. C. Letting someone pick outfits for you for a month. D. Have your most annoying colleague appointed as your boss. In case you chose option A, give yourself 30 points. B adds 20 points to your score. C is worth 40, and D is a 10-point option. Number 3. You feel happiest when you A. Find a solution for some technical issue that no one else can solve. B. Help a friend solve a problem that's been bugging them for ages. C. Perform on stage. I can't live without attention. D. Work on a painting, write a story, or do some crafts alone. Technology fans, award yourself with 20 points. Those who went for option B, you just got yourself 30 points. C is worth 10, and D gets you 40 points. Number 4. Your friends call you and say they'll be at your place in 30 minutes. What do you take care of first? A. I'll check the fridge and see what I can cook. B. This house definitely needs urgent cleaning. C. I have to arrange a playlist for the night. Music sets the right mood. D. Where are my car keys? I'm leaving. Surprises aren't my thing. If you went for the fridge, here are 30 points for you. 20 points will help you clean the house. Option C brings you 40 points. D is worth 10 points. Number 5. You just won unlimited access to your favorite ride at the fun fair. What is it going to be? A. Bumper cars. I can't go any more extreme than that. B. What's that roller coaster with 7 loops? Count me in. C. I love merry-go-rounds. D. Can I swap it for unlimited access to paints and crafts materials? Option A adds 10 points to your basket. B gives 20 points. C is worth 30, and D is worth 40. Number 6. Describe your ideal workout. A. Please direct me to the nearest gym. I'm a treadmill and bench press kind of person. B. My ideal workout is no workout at all, unless marathon viewing counts as a sport. C. Yoga is life. It calms me down and keeps me going. D. I run mornings and evenings. If option A sounds like the way to go, give yourself 20 points. If B is your choice, you just scored 10 points. In case you went with C, it's worth 40 points. Finally, D gives you 30 points. Number 7. How much time do you spend on social media daily? A. I don't have time for that. B. No more than 1 hour. C. About 3 hours when I'm bored at work or school. D. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's my life. If you picked option A, you just scored 20 points. If you chose option B, it's worth 10 points. C gives you 40 points, and D, 30 points. Number 8. Which of those sounds most like your social media behavior? A. I post a lot about everything that happens to me. B. I mostly scroll through the newsfeed looking for events. C. I share funny memes and new posts. D. I'm not using any of those. A is worth 30 points, B gives you 40, C is a 10, and D is 20 points. Number 9. Pick an image that matches your mood. A. A peaceful sunrise. I'm pretty happy with where I'm at right now. B. Crossroads. I can't decide where to go from now. C. A busy city. I always have something going on, and I like it. D. Thunderstorm and lightning. Things aren't easy right now. Your inner peace brings you 30 points. If you can't decide where to go, here are your 40 points. Busy people get 10 points. Lightning brings you 20 points. Number 10. You decide to paint the walls in your room for a change. Is it going to be A. Green, the color of harmony that I need more of. B. Gray, elegant, serene, functional, just like me. C. One color is too boring. I'd go with 1 orange, 1 purple, and 2 polka dot walls. D. Blue, light and spacious. A gives you 30 points, B is worth 10, C is worth 40 points, D brings you 20 points. Number 11. Time to fill that new empty wall. Will you go with A, abstract and simple drawing, maybe your initials, B, a quote from your favorite song or book, C, a photo collage, picture of your family, friends, and travels, D, something work-related, a to-do list, or monthly planner will do. If you picked A, add 20 points to your score. If you went with B, it's worth 30 points. C brings you 40, and D just 10 points. 12. Congratulations, you just got a surprise bonus at work. How are you going to spend it? A, 2 words, designer outlet. B, I'll rent a huge house with a pool and invite all my friends for a party. C, how much is a private jet? D, I'll invest it to double that money in the long run. Fashion fans, you get 40 points. Party people, you just earned 30 points. If you chose the jet, 20 points go your way. Investors earn 10 points. Number 13. Describe the perfect office space for you. A, my own big office or workshop. I need silence and space to focus. B, an informal lounge. I'd get the best ideas in an armchair sipping coffee. C, a cubicle makes me most productive. D, I love working at my favorite coffee shop. Option A brings you 10 points. B is worth 40 points. C brings you 20 points. And D is worth 30 points. Number 14. Would you rather be A, a villain known and feared all across the world? B, an unrecognized hero. Someone else takes credit for everything you do. C, always happy but poor. D, the richest person in the world but forever alone. If you picked A, add 20 points to your score. B brings you 30 points. C is worth 40, and D gives you 10 points. Number 15. Reward yourself for all those uneasy choices. You can pick one dessert. A, brownies for life. They remind me of home. B, sundae please. Top it with caramel syrup and nuts. C, salad is my favorite dessert. Healthy diet, you know. D, some fancy cake with fruit and many layers will do. Brownie fans get 30 points, sundae lovers get 40 points, salad eaters earn 10 points, and fancy cakes bring you 20 points. Time to sum up all your points. If your final score is 150 to 260 points, you were born to be a business person. You have an analytical mind. You're perfect at processing big amounts of data and multitasking. You have a good eye for details and see the big picture. Entrepreneur, PR manager, real estate agent, or event organizer are perfect jobs for you. Did you get 270 to 380 points? You're a natural scientist or explorer. You love solving logical puzzles and building theories. You're focused on the future and want to do something great for humanity. You aren't afraid to step into the unknown. You could be an awesome engineer, biochemist, pilot, or even astronaut. Those who scored 390 to 490 points have the potential of a leader. You have excellent people skills and easily inspire and motivate others. You love to learn and share your knowledge. Others listen to you and ask for your advice. A teacher, a motivational coach, a social worker, or a TV host would be perfect jobs for you. You could even be a president if you want. If you got 490 points and more, you have the soul of an artist. You've always been creative and spontaneous. You're more of an introvert, so it's easier for you to express yourself through painting, writing, or music. You have the talent to see beauty in everyday things. You can make a great writer, photographer, designer, or succeed at any other art form.
You ready? Keep track of your points and check your results at the end of the test. 1. If someone made a movie based on your life, what genre would it be? A romantic comedy with a happy ending. Love wins. B. A black and white silent movie. I'm that classy. C. Several hilarious shorts. My life is just too funny. D. A superhero movie. I plan to save the world. If you picked A, add 20 points to your score. If you went with B, it's worth 40 points. C brings you 10, and D, 30 points. 2. What is your happy place? A. The library. It teleports me to my imaginary world. B. My house. My family is always there to help. C. Somewhere by the sea. I can tell it about my problems and it helps. D. In the middle of a crowd. I like observing life. Library fans, you get 40 points. If you prefer your home, you just earn 10 points. If you chose the sea, 30 points go your way. Crowd fans earn 20 points. 3. Look around. What color prevails in your room? A. Green or blue. They keep me balanced and help me relax. B. It's a mix of bright colors. I can never choose just one. C. White. Clean, neat, no distractions. D. I prefer patterns to colors. Option A brings you 30 points, B is worth 10 points, C brings you 40 points, and D is worth 20 points. 4. What would your personal logo look like? A. A lion sitting proudly on a throne. B. A fun unicorn riding on a rainbow. C. Just my initials. I like to keep it official. D. The globe with my portrait on it. I'm a globetrotter. If you picked a lion, add 20 points to your score. Unicorn brings you 40 points. A logo with your initials is worth 10, and the globe gives you 30 points. 5. Which of these animals would you choose as a pet? A. A puppy. I want a fluffy, loyal friend. B. A kitten. Cats are forever. C. A panda. I want to get on TV with it. D. A slow but wise turtle. It reminds me of me. If option A is your choice, you get 10 points. Did you go with B? It's worth 20 points. C brings you 40 points. D is worth 30 points. 6. What is your worst quality? A. I'm too emotional. Work, family, I worry a lot about everything. B. I plan too much. When things don't work out, I'm really sad. C. It's not easy for me to trust people. That's why I can't make friends. D. I don't have a stop button. When I want something, I get it, no matter what. If you picked option A, you just scored 10 points. If you chose option B, it's worth 30 points. C gives you 40 points, and D brings you 20 points. 7. What would you never forgive? A. My best friend lying to me. B. Someone else taking credit for all my work. C. My friends bad-mouthing me behind my back. D. My partner not supporting me and following my dreams. If option A sounds like the way to go, give yourself 10 points. If B is your choice, you just scored 20 points. In case you went with C, it's worth 30 points. Finally, D gives you 40 points. 8. If you had to eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? A. Pizza, pasta, that kind of stuff. B. Some veggies, they're good and healthy. C. I think I'll survive on dessert. D. Junk food for the win. Pizza fans get 20 points, veggies bring you 40 points, dessert adds 30 points to your basket, junk food gives you 10 points. 9. Where do you most often find yourself in your dreams? A. Somewhere from my past. These memories make me smile. B. Some exotic country I've never been to. I love to travel. C. School. I keep getting this nightmare where the teacher calls my name and I'm not prepared. D. On the stage, getting that well-deserved award. Option A adds 40 points to your basket. B gives you 30 points. C is worth 10, and D is worth 20 points. 10. You just got a new computer desk. Will you A. Follow the manual to the letter to put it together. B. Call someone who knows how to do it. C. Experiment. I'll get there eventually. D. Why would I buy a desk? I can build my own. In case you chose option A, give yourself 10 points. B adds 20 points to your score, C is worth 40, and D is a 30-point option. 11. You're moving into a new house. What do you take care of first? A. My bedroom. It's the most important part of the house. B. The living room. I can't wait to throw a party. C. The kitchen. I love cooking, and I can't do it in a mess. D. The backyard. I'll plant some trees and flowers. A brings you 10 points. B is worth 20, C is worth 30 points, D brings you 40 points. 12. How did you feel when you woke up today? A. Ready to take over the world and full of energy. B. A bit angry. Yesterday's problems are bothering me too much. C. Can't remember. So, nothing special, I guess. D. Tired as usual. I can never get enough sleep. Option A brings you 30 points. If you went with B, you just got 20 points. If you pick C, add 10 points to your basket. D is worth 40 points. 13. You can't finish a team project on time. What will you do? A. Do my part, hand it in, and see what the boss says. B. Try to come up with a smart solution. C. Blame everyone else and say you did your best. D. Make up a crazy story about why you couldn't finish on time. Option A is worth 20 points, B adds 40 points to your basket, C brings you 30 points, D is worth 10 points. 14. You're hiking with your friends. One of them can't go on to the mountaintop. What would you do? A. Turn the whole group around. B. Split. Some people really wanted to see that view. C. Go there by yourself no matter what others decide. D. Leave that person alone and then come back after them. If you picked option A, you just earned 10 points. If you went with B, add 20 points to your basket. Those who chose C earn 40 points. D is worth 30 points. 15. You must be thirsty by now. Pick a drink to go. A. 1 smoothie, please. B. Just plain water. C. I can't live without coffee. D. I'll go with a soda. If you went for a smoothie, here are 30 points for you. Some plain water will bring you 20 points. Coffee fans get 40 points. If you prefer soda, you just got 10 points. Time to sum them all up. If your final score is 150 to 230 points, your personality is green. You're supportive and loyal with exceptional people skills. You can read the emotions of others and spread your positive healing energy. You always find the most original solution to any problem. You feel equally good among people and alone. Did you get 240 to 330 points? Your personality is purple. You're logical, serious, and in perfect balance between your body and mind. You can resolve any conflict, and people come to you for advice. You're naturally mysterious, unique, and incredibly interesting. It draws others to you. You enjoy reading and are really wise for your age. Those who scored 340 to 420 points, your personality is red. Energy and passion are 2 words that describe you the best. You can lead any project. People trust you and follow your drive. Love and relationships are important to you. You're the soul of any party. Nothing can scare you or stop you. In case your final score is 430 to 510 points, your personality is blue. You're a natural explorer. You never think twice if someone offers to try something new or go to a new place. You live every day to the fullest and don't regret it. You're also a very kind person and will always help a friend out, no matter what it costs you. If you've got 510 points or more, looks like the color of your personality is white. You're an artist at heart. Creating something with your hands or mind makes you the happiest. You might seem shy, but that's because you're always in the world of your dreams. You see beauty in the little things and want to make the world a better place. Nice, huh? Yeah, so few of us.
Ever thought your name and personality may have their own colors? Let's find out at which part of the rainbow your name feels like home. Choose your answers, track your points, and see the result at the end of the video. Question 1. Are you proud of your name or would you rather change it? A. I wish I could get it changed. B. I'm proud of my name, it's cool. C. No one calls me by my real name anyway. D. I'm indifferent about it. Option A is worth 40 points. Variant B brings you 10 points. C adds 20 points to your basket. And option D gives you 30 points. Number 2. How many nicknames do you currently have? A. I lost count. B. I don't allow people to twist my name. C. Just one. D. My name sounds better than any nickname. If you chose option A, add 10 points to your score. Option B brings you 40 points. C adds 20 points to your account. And option D brings you 30 points. 3. Do you find other people have a hard time remembering your name? A. Nope, I'm unforgettable. B. Even my mom confuses my name. C. I don't know. D. Yes, and it bothers me. Option A brings you 20 points. Add 40 points for option B. Option C brings you 10 points. And D adds 30 points to your score. 4. What flower does your name remind you of? A. Daisies, warm and playful. B. Roses, royal and attractive. C. Lilies, beautiful and mysterious. D. Cactus, independent and defensive. Okay, add 10 points to your score for option A. Add 40 points for option B. Option C brings you 20 points. And D adds 30 points to your score. Question 5. Is your name specific to a certain gender or is it more universal? A. It is universal. B. I don't know, it's too rare. C. I guess it depends on the country. D. It's specific to a certain gender. Option A is worth 40 points. Variant B brings you 10 points. C adds 20 points to your account. And option D brings you 30 points. 6. Is it hard for other people to pronounce your name properly? A. No, not at all. B. It's hard even for me. C. Sometimes. D. Yes, and it bothers me. Okay, variant A is worth 10 points. Option B brings you 40 points. C adds 20 points to your basket. And option D brings you 30 points. 7. Which one is longer? Your first name or your last? A. Both of my names are equal in length. B. My first name. C. My last name. D. My middle name. If you chose A, add 10 points to your basket. Variant B brings you 40 points. C adds 30 points to your account. And option D brings you 20 points. 8. Do you know any celebrities who share your name? A. Yes, it's very popular. B. No, nobody else has my name. C. I'm a celebrity myself. D. Just one or two celebrities. Option A is worth 40 points. Variant B brings you 10 points. C adds 20 points to your basket. And option D brings you 30 points. 9. Would you describe your first name as more modern or vintage? A. Very modern. B. Vintage. C. Actually, it's pretty ancient. D. It sounds like both. Option A brings 30 points to your score. Variant B brings you 10 points. C adds 40 points to your count. And option D brings you 20 points. 10. Does your name have any spiritual meanings to it? A. Oh yeah, my parents did the homework. B. I'm not really sure. C. Yes, and it means a lot to me. D. I don't think my name means anything specific. Variant A brings you 40 points. Option B is worth 10 points. C adds 30 points to your basket. And option D brings you 20 points. Question 11. What music genre would you associate your name with? A. Classic music. B. Indie pop. C. Rap. D. Hard rock. Option A brings you 40 points. B adds 10 points to your score. Option C brings you 30 points. And D adds 20 points. 12. How would you feel if you met someone else with your exact first and last name? A. Oh wow, a glitch in the matrix. B. Indifferent, it's pretty common. C. Jealous. D. I would make friends with this person. If you chose variant A, add 10 points to your score. Option B is worth 20 points. C adds 30 points to your count. And option D brings you 40 points. You're doing great. Just a few more questions and you'll learn your unique color code. 13. Choose a color that you associate with your name. A. Pink. B. Blue. C. Yellow. D. Orange. Option A brings 10 points to your score. Option B is worth 40 points. C adds 20 points to your basket. If you chose option D, add 30 points. 14. What weather matches your name perfectly? A. Rainy and fresh. B. Warm and cozy. C. Cold and windy. D. Hot and sunny. Option A brings you 40 points. B adds 20 points to your score. Option C brings 30 points. And variant D is worth 10 points. 15. What element do you associate your name with? A. Fire. B. Earth. C. Water. D. Air. Option A is worth 10 points. B adds 40 points to your score. Option C brings you 20 points. And D adds 30 points. 16. What season matches your name perfectly? A. Winter. B. Fall. C. Spring. D. Summer. If you chose option A, add 10 points to your basket. B adds 30 points to your score. Option C brings you 40 points. And D adds 20 points. What food tastes like your name? A. Chocolate ice cream. B. Chicken wings. C. French bakery with coffee. D. Sushi. Option A brings you 10 points. B adds 30 points to your score. Option C brings 20 points. And D adds 40 points to your count. 18. Match your name with the most suitable landscape. A. Calm and sunny desert. B. Breathtaking mountains. C. Mysterious forest. D. White sands and blue sea. Option A brings you 30 points. If you had B, add 10 points to your basket. Option C is worth 20 points. And in case you chose option D, give yourself 40 points. 19. If your name belonged to some patron deity, what would their responsibility be? A. Love and relationships. B. Knowledge and arts. C. Warriors. D. Nature. Okay, if you got A, give yourself 30 points. Option B brings you 40 points. If you had C, add 20 points to your count. Option D is worth 10 points. 20. What personal quality is commonly associated with your name? A. Faithful and loving. B. Passionate and independent. C. Smart and self-conscious. D. Easygoing and open-minded. Option A brings you 20 points. 30 points for option B. Option C brings you 10 points. And D adds 40 points to your score. Okay, it's time to sum up all your points. If your final score is 200 to 350, your name color is red. I'm living in a material world and I'm a material girl. These song lyrics are definitely about you. You radiate health, energy, and the simple joy of just being alive. Your name says that you deeply care about your friends and family. People may perceive you as a warm and trustworthy person. Arts and science may enrich your life with new meanings. If you got 350 to 500 points, your name is golden. It says you're a passionate and charismatic leader. Your bright personality lightens up the world and brings hope to even the most hopeless of situations. People know they can rely on you, but you're picky when it comes to your boundaries and don't allow everyone to use you. That's why you may feel lonely from time to time. But what can you do? The winner stands alone. Those who scored 500 to 650 points have a blue name. Your name says you're a very intelligent, calm, and mature person. You enjoy learning new things and teaching others. Sometimes you tend to overwork and ignore your feelings, but deep inside, you stay a very romantic person with sophisticated taste and a kind heart. People respect your honesty, knowledge, and faithfulness. If you got 650 points and more, your name radiates purple vibes. Are you even from this planet? That's the question you probably heard many times. Your name says you're a very spiritual, wise, and open-minded person with unusual destiny and talent. Your life is full of paradoxes and amazing coincidences, and you probably tend to work in creative areas. You never feel alone even if you're just by yourself, because you have this mystical connection with the universe.
An ancient soul that carries universal wisdom within, or a young beginner excited about every new experience? What is the actual age of your soul? These 20 questions will help reveal the truth. Get ready to track your points and see the result at the end of the video. What kind of friend are you? A. The crazy friend. I'm all for adventure. B. The advisor. People listen to me. C. The loyal friend. My friends know they can rely on me. D. The lucky friend. I always get out of trouble unscathed. Option A brings you 20 points. If you add B, add 40 points to your count. Option C is worth 30 points. And in case you chose option D, give yourself 10 points. Where would you rather live? A. In a beautiful high-rise apartment. B. With my parents. C. In a rustic cottage in the countryside. Or D. I feel at home anywhere. Option A gives you 20 points. B adds 10 points to your score. Option C brings 30 points. And D adds 40 points. What would you like to achieve in life? A. Stability and peace. B. World fame. C. Just stay my genuine self. D. A loving relationship. If you had A, add 10 points to your score. Option B gives you 20 points. Option C is worth 40 points, and D brings you 30 points. What issue do you struggle with the most? A. Apathy and laziness. B. Cynicism and boredom. C. Low self-esteem and feeling lost. D. Loneliness and anxiety. Option A brings you 20 points. Add 40 points for option B. Option C gives you 10 points. And D adds 30 points to your score. You feel happiest when you A. Win in a competition. B. I'm always happy. C. Have a party with friends. D. Spend time alone. Option A is worth 20 points. B brings you 40 points. C adds 30 points to your score. Option D is worth 10 points. What is your worst quality? A. I'm too cynical. B. I'm overly naive. C. I can get too emotional. D. I'm too hardworking. Okay, option A is worth 40 points. B brings you 10 points. C adds 20 points to your count. And option D gives you 30 points. What scares you the most? A. Being limited and controlled. B. Never finding true love. C. Losing my family. D. Betraying my values. Option A brings you 20 points. B gives you 30 points. C adds 10 points to your basket. And option D brings you 40 points. What time do you go to bed? A. I often stay up all night. B. Around midnight. C. At 1 a.m. or so. D. No later than 10 p.m. Option A adds 20 points to your count. B brings 30 points. Option C gives you 10 points. And D adds 40 points to your score. How do you prefer to get your news? A. Via the social media feed. B. I avoid it altogether. C. Friends tell me everything. D. I watch news on TV. Option A adds 20 points to your score. B brings you 40 points. Option C is worth 10 points. And D adds 30 points to your count. What career do you think suits you the best? A. Rock star. B. Top manager. C. Freelance artist. D. Writer. Option A is worth 10 points. B brings you 30 points. C adds 20 points to your count. Option D gives you 40 points. What's your relationship like with your relatives? A. I love them dearly. B. I don't want to be like them. C. I need them. D. I feel related to every human. Option A is worth 20 points. B brings you 30 points. C adds 10 points to your score. Option D gives you 40 points. What color do you like more? A. Yellow. B. Green. C. Pink. D. Purple. Option A brings you 20 points. 30 points for option B. C gives you 10 points, and D adds 40 points to your score. Pick an animal. A. A whale. B. A tiger. C. A monkey. D. A horse. Option A brings you 40 points. B gives you 20 points. C adds 10 points to your count. And option D brings you 30 points. Your perfect weekend would be A. Meditating in nature. B. A barbecue party with friends. C. Going on an exotic vacation. D. Trying something new, maybe artistic workshop. Option A is worth 40 points. B brings you 30 points. C adds 20 points to your score. Option D gives you 10 points. What qualities do you expect to see in your ideal romantic partner? A. Passion and charisma. B. Caring and kind-heartedness. C. Self-sufficiency and joyfulness. D. Peace of mind and devotion. Option A brings you 20 points, 30 points for option B, option C gives you 40 points, and D adds 10 points to your score. Almost there! Who did you dream to become when you were little? A wizard, B, an astronaut, C, a famous actor, D, I wanted to follow in my father's footsteps. Option A brings you 40 points. Option B is worth 30 points. C gives you 20 points, and D adds 10 points to your score. What meal would you prefer? A. Extra hot Chinese noodles. B. A fruit salad or smoothie. C. A burger with French fries. D. Just coffee with cookies, please. Option A brings you 20 points. Option B is worth 40 points. Option C gives you 10 points, and D adds 30 points. If your life was a movie, what would it look like? A. Action or horror movie. B. Romantic comedy. C. Fantasy or Indian series. D. Adventure cartoon. Option A brings you 20 points. B is worth 30 points. Option C gives you 40 points, and D is worth 10 points. Do you memorize the dreams you see at night? A. I literally have never had any dreams. B. My dreams are usually black and white. C. Bro, I do lucid dreaming every night. D. I dream in colorful, fantastic images. Well, dreamers, if you chose option A, add 20 points to your score. Option B is worth 30 points. Option C brings you 40 points. And D is worth 10 points. And finally, the last question. If you were a piece of furniture, then which one? A. A dinner table. B. A fancy mirror. C. A cozy couch. D. A king-size bed. Option A brings you 30 points. B is worth 40 points. Option C gives you 10 points. And D is worth 20 points. Now it's time to sum up all your points. If your final score is 200 to 350, you are a baby soul. It means your soul is at the beginning stage of its development. But that's not a bad thing. Although you may face a lot of uncertainty in your life, your innocent heart has a lot of love and hope. Where others see closed doors, you see an abundance of exciting opportunities, and you're brave enough to take them. That's why people may call you lucky, and it's not surprising, the universe protects its babies while they grow. If you've got 350 to 500 points, your soul is a teenager. The most important thing for you is independence. You perceive the outside world as a competition, defending your boundaries and strive to win. You're adventurous, competitive, and hardworking. Teenage souls pursue independence, status, and success. They enjoy traveling the world and meeting new people. Some may call you an egocentric drama queen, but let's be honest, they're just jealous. Those who scored 500 to 650 points are mature souls. You don't chase money and fame at any cost. You know exactly who you are and strive to be your bright, authentic self. Mature souls tend to build loving, committed relationships with others and create loyal communities. People probably say you're a caring and responsible friend and leader. You need to stay true to your values and avoid temptations. If you've got 650 points and more, you have the soul of a wise person. Old souls like you enjoy simple moments in life and stay away from drama. You perceive life as your piece of art and master it with great patience. You solve problems with a joyful and creative approach. People come to you for advice and inspiration because you can find a way out of even the most desperate situation. A perfect career for you is the one that allows you to serve people, share your wisdom, and initiate their personal growth. Okay, let's get into some optical illusions. You'll have 7 seconds to find all the hidden objects. Remember what you see first, then I can tell you what it means. What do you see in this first one? If you saw huge lips first, you're a pretty straightforward person and you take people for their word. If the trees are all you see, you're ambitious and always one step ahead of everyone else. How about a reading test? Is there just one word or more? This one speaks for itself. An optimist will always see the good first, and probably won't see anything else. If you saw the bad first, you might find it difficult to trust people, at least at first. What about here? Remember, sometimes you see what you want to see. Time's up! If you spotted the lock first, you love to explore the unknown and step beyond your own boundaries. If you saw a crying person first, take some time to relax and clear your mind. You probably don't pay enough attention to your feelings. This one clearly has a hidden message. Can you spot it? If you saw some ancient columns first, it may be a little difficult for you to break out of your comfort zone. It's not that easy for you to face the opinions of others. If you saw people first, you're self-confident and know exactly what you want and how to get it. You also help others a lot. Your 7 seconds for this illusion starts now. Does it look like an open door to you? Yeah? Then you're ready for big life challenges. Embrace them. It's exciting to try new things. If it's more of a musical note to you, you feel you have something important to share with the world. Never miss a chance to express yourself. What does this seascape say to you? If it's all ships to you, you clearly love to travel and explore new places. If it's mostly a bridge, you appreciate stability and order. Your 7 seconds for this next one starts right now. Can you see a face here? If so, you care a lot about others. For you, everything and everyone is unique and interesting. If it looks like a fish, you're happy with your life and believe in good luck. Here's another one for you. If you saw the saxophone player first, you're the life and soul of any party. But even you deserve a break every now and then. Share the spotlight sometimes. If it looks like a huge face to you, you prefer your own company and a nice long book. Going out sometimes wouldn't hurt though. You might discover something new about yourself. How about this one? You have 7 seconds to find all the hidden thingies. Those of you who notice the trees first, you guys rely on your intuition a lot and it never lets you down. If you notice the tiger first, you mostly rely on logic and careful planning, and you're great at it. It's a quiet, starry night. What's so special about it? If you see a face with closed eyes, you usually care about others more than you do about yourself. If you noticed a person and a tree on a hill, you're a big dreamer and always believe the best is yet to come. Can you tell if this is just a portrait or something else? If you saw the portrait and that's it, you're hardworking and won't stop until you get the results you want. If you also saw an animal that the guy seems to be wearing on his head for some reason, you're more of a creative person, but you can sometimes get distracted by the little things. Starry, starry night. What secret is it hiding? If all you see here is a whale, you mostly see the big picture and are pretty happy with your life. If you also see the little surfer on the whale, you don't look for the easy road in life and you always double-check everything. You have 7 seconds for this one. Time starts now. Do you see a cute dog? You must be a dog person. You love dogs for their loyalty, and they remind you not to take life too seriously. Can you see 2 kitties and a heart? You're a true romantic, and a cat lover, of course. I can tell you this one is a portrait. The rest is up to you. If you only see a young princess in this one, you'll always be young at heart, fun and outgoing. If you noticed an older lady, you're more realistic, kind, and caring. This one's pretty spooky. Can you figure it out? If you only see 2 birds, you're a straightforward and goal-oriented person. If you see a horse, that means you try to avoid conflict by any means necessary. Here's your next illusion. Tell me what you see. Did you spot the face of a girl? You love to communicate and will be amazing at any job that requires you to deal with people. Did you notice birds and a tree first? You'd feel more comfortable at a job involving some sort of art or self-expression. How about this picture? If the most obvious answer to you is, "That's a girl in Paris," you're realistic and easy to work with. You must have plenty of friends. If you also see a face of a girl over here, you're great at grasping the big picture and the overall meaning of things. That's why you're such a fast learner. Look closely. Can you tell if the horse is coming or going? If you're sure it's coming your way, it means you can't wait for great things to come into your life. If you think it's leaving, you might be feeling a bit nostalgic about the past. Here's an easy one. Your task is to find one object that doesn't match the rest. Excellent! This plane showed up to the wrong party for sure. Breakfast time. Can you see what's wrong with this kitchen? It's not going to be too easy to tell how much water is in this electric kettle. The Min and Max have swapped places. One bowl clearly stands out among the rest. You have 7 seconds to find out which one. All right, it's just the eyes that look different. Not a big deal if you didn't catch that one. You have 100 burgers and a bunch of steaks left to cook, and just 1 barbecue to make it happen. Find it in 7 seconds. Here it is. Just another busy day, except something is seriously wrong here. Can you tell what it is? The girl in the red dress can't possibly be that dry without an umbrella on such a rainy day. Can you find the black sheep of this family? Spot the odd one out. Well done! It's right here. It's not easy to make breakfast when you're a horse. Find 8 differences between these 2 pictures. It's all about details. Did you get all 8? Some serious dino vibes here. One of them's most likely way louder than the rest. Can you spot it? Good job! It's missing one tooth. It's beach day. Find a bucket and a shovel among the beach huts. Then you can build your own sandcastle. Nice! These red carpet bears are going to a fancy party, but one of them's ignoring the dress code. Find it and make it slap on a bow tie. They're gonna be the life of the party. Mike wants to surprise his mom with a thoughtful handmade gift. Help him find the 10 tools he'll need to make her day. Yay! Mom will be so happy. I feel like someone would feel more at home in a different pack. Can you spot the odd one out? Yep, that was a tricky one. Liz has been putting off cleaning up her desk for way too long. Disaster! Can you help her find the 13 objects she needs right now to finish her homework? She's so grateful, but now she actually has to do her homework. Things change really quickly in the city. Find 10 differences between these two pictures taken just 30 seconds apart. Did you spot them all? You do have an eye for detail. Katie loves animals so much she can't stop adopting them. Can you find 12 hidden ones in this family portrait? That's a lot. Biking never goes out of style, but some details don't match in these two pictures. Can you find all 8 of them? Nailed it! Snack time is the greatest time. Tell you what, you can eat if you find 5 differences between these two pictures. Did you manage to do it? Then bon appetit! Something's going on in this restaurant. One blink and it's all changed. Weird. Find the 10 differences between the two pictures. Perfect. The funny part is most people miss the menu changing color. If you saw that one, you might want to turn pro. Help these two guys clean up this adorable mess before their human arrives. You should have enough time to find at least 10 things. Yay! Their human is so happy. I bet you can find 10 hidden objects in this cat lady portrait. Let's see if I'm right. You did it! Good job! You know, scientists claim that the way your brain perceives and analyzes information can reveal a lot about your personality. Look at each of these optical illusions for a couple of seconds. What you see first can say a lot about who you are. Number 1. If the first thing you saw was a tree, you tend to pay too much attention to details, but you're great at feeling the mood of other people. It makes you a tactful and empathetic person. And if you spotted a couple facing each other, you're logical, calm, and rational. You know how to reason with people, even when they're upset or nervous. Number 2. If you saw a car in this picture, you treasure your freedom. You like it when things go according to your plan. That's why it's often hard for you to make fast decisions. If you thought it was a man holding binoculars, you don't usually pay too much attention to details. Instead, you focus on the big picture. But maybe you notice the letter A first. Then you have a rare ability to spot things other people miss. You're extremely intuitive and can think outside the box. Número 3. If the first thing you see in the picture is 2 thumbs, you're a great leader and an excellent organizer. You're ready to take responsibility, and you understand what consequences your actions will have. And if you spotted an eruption, you have an altruistic personality. You're interested in people and want to help them. And here's number 4. If it's a monkey you notice first, that's my picture. No, actually, you're an independent person. It's crucial for you to have some personal space. If you saw a tiger, you don't mind taking risks. You believe nothing is impossible if you try hard enough. 5. If the first thing you saw was several trees in front of a sunset, you're very perceptive and easygoing. If you spotted a feline's face, you're a determined person. You always stick to the decisions you make and move towards your goal no matter what. 6. If the first thing you noticed in this image was an outline of a face, you're likely to be an introvert. You don't like noisy parties. They make you feel worn out, both physically and emotionally. If you saw a saxophonist, you're more extroverted. You love socializing, and people fall all over themselves to make friends with you. But remember to rest and not to burn out. 7. If you only saw some nature in this image, your life is full of different events at the moment. You don't like routine, choosing to mix up your activities. This way, you'll never do the same stuff several days in a row. If you noticed a face hidden in this image, it's facing the bottom of the frame. You're an organized person. You find it hard to live without a plan. It makes you feel unsafe. 8. If you saw zebras more clearly, you love talking and enjoy being surrounded by people. Making new acquaintances is your hobby. You don't like following boring routines. If it was a lion that stood out in the image, you prefer a calmer lifestyle. You'd rather spend some quality time with your few trusted friends and your family. Having too many people around drains your energy, which makes you avoid crowded places. 9. If you saw a face in this image, you're approachable and laid back. People feel that you care. That's why they often unload their problems on you. But maybe the first thing you paid attention to was someone waving a magic wand at a kneeling figure. Then you're an ambitious person. Whatever you do, you gotta do it better than others. 10. If it was a cat that stood out in the image, you probably don't like changes. People know they can rely on you. At the same time, you tend to keep your feelings and emotions in check. If you saw a face, you're a creative person. You love learning new things, and your intuition helps you find opportunities literally everywhere. If the first thing that jumped out at you was a cliff, you can tackle pretty much any problem, all thanks to your positive outlook on life. Number 11. Is it a large, serious cat in the image? Then you're a realist when it comes to life. You see the big picture, and it helps you deal with problems. But if it's a mouse that caught your attention, you're an optimist. You try to find something positive in any situation, and in most cases, you succeed. 12. If you saw a woman's face in this picture, you often rely on your intuition, and it doesn't usually let you down. You're also attentive to what's happening in the world around you. But what if you focused on flowers? Then you're someone who often feels the need to slow down and relax in nature. 13. If a cute round face was what you noticed first, you're a sensitive and friendly person. You don't like conflicts and try to deal with disagreements in a peaceful way. If you paid attention to 2 birds, you're cheerful and outgoing. You love meeting new people. 14. If you saw an elephant, you're loyal to your friends and respectful to your family. People like your friendly and considerate personality. They also appreciate what a great listener you are. If you paid attention to a small village, you're quite traditional. You prefer a peaceful and simple lifestyle over a city bustle. 15. If it was the pillars that attracted your attention, you value comfort and security. It can be hard for you to break out of your comfort zone. If the image of two people popped out at you, your life is never dull. Curious and adventurous, you're ready to change your surroundings at the drop of a hat. So, somebody drop a hat. Whoops, there you go. 16. If you noticed a woman first, you have an analytical and thoughtful mind. You tend to be practical, which some people mistake for being cold-hearted. If you first saw an old man, you have a sensitive and compassionate personality. You're also creative and artistic. 17. Did you see two crocodiles facing each other? Then you always try to be in control of every situation in your life. If you noticed a bird first, you don't mind following instructions coming from other people. It doesn't mean you don't have your own opinion, but you're always ready to find a middle ground. 18. If you paid attention to a lady's face first, your brain's right hemisphere is developed better than the left one. You're an artistic person with high emotional intelligence. And if you saw a man playing the saxophone, your left brain. Logic is your strong suit. You excel at analytical thinking and numbers. 19. If you first spotted a crocodile, you're likely quite practical and prefer to avoid risks. Sometimes you tend to focus on negative things happening around you, so don't forget to relax and enjoy life. If you noticed a boat with two people in it sailing along the river, you have a great eye for details. You have a creative personality and can find a way out of any tricky situation. 20. If you saw a young woman, you have a joyful and optimistic personality. You perceive things in a positive light, but sometimes you can be too impulsive. If you noticed an old woman first, you have a lot of life experience. It helps you look at all situations from various perspectives. 21. Did you spot a duck first? Quack. Then you're a highly intuitive, creative type with a rich imagination. If the first thing you noticed was a rabbit, you have outstanding analytical skills. You must be great at writing, reading, and figuring out logical solutions to all kinds of problems. 22. If you saw a squirrel, you're great at analyzing things. Your logical thinking helps you process facts and find solutions amazingly fast. If what jumped out at you at first was a duck, your talents are more on the creative side of things. 23. Most people spot a frog in this image right away. If you're one of them, you're self-confident and thus relaxed. You communicate with others in a direct, honest, and sincere way. And if you saw a horse, you're always trying to get to the deeper meaning of things. You have your own opinion, and nothing people say can sway it. 24. If it was a candlestick that attracted your attention first, you usually see a situation as a whole. Only after figuring out the big picture, you spring into action. And if you notice two faces first, you have the ability to concentrate on details. It's extremely important for you to surround yourself with positive people and get their support. You'll have 10 seconds for each optical illusion, so don't dilly-dally. Look at it and remember what you saw first. It can tell a bunch about your character. If you saw the pillars first, looks like you prefer comfort and security over most things. Try breaking out of your comfort zone at least sometimes and see what happens. If you saw the people first, you must be a free spirit ready to change your life at the slightest chance. Regular means dull to you. If you saw the old man first, you're a gentle soul who cares about others a lot. You believe there's something good in every person. If you saw the woman first, you're more of an analytical and thoughtful person. You're always prepared for the worst from others. Can you see the face of a dog here? You must be super friendly and always in the center of attention. You're also protective and loyal. If it's a dog's tail to you, you're most likely more reserved and don't trust people easily. Does it look like a bunch of flowers, leaves, and branches to you? You most likely spend a lot of time in your dreams. If you really want to achieve them, try making little steps toward them. Can you see a face here? You're attached to other people a lot. Remember, you're also worthy of love, and do more of what makes you happy. If you notice the crocodile first, you often take the little things for granted. Take a moment to look at the sky or admire a beautiful flower. All these things make life happier. If you saw the boat first, you've got a good eye for small details, and not much gets past you unnoticed. Remember, the big picture is important too. Did you see people listening to music first? Looks like you use your right brain more than your left one. It means you're more artsy than practical and logical. Did you notice two faces here? You most likely use the left side of your brain more than the right side. Your analytical and thoughtful mind will take you a long way in your career. Those who noticed a woman walking through the door, you belong to the rarest group of people with a unique vision of the world. You can find unexpected solutions to any problem. Does it look like two hands to you? You must be a practical person who doesn't take many risks. You live more on the cautious side of things and don't make much room for new experiences. If it's clearly an elephant to you, you're curious and love exploring. If you ever have a chance to settle down, try it. Stability can be fun too. If you saw the dog first, your home means the world to you. You'd do anything for your family and wouldn't move to another place even for all the money in the world. If you saw the river first, you appreciate your freedom the most. You don't like to be told what to do or how to live your own life. If it looks like a face to you, you never stop learning new things. You're ready to invest a lot of time and money in self-improvement. If you saw the raven first, you're a pretty stubborn person. When you believe you're right, it's not easy to convince you otherwise. Is it clearly a bunny to you? You're sweet and somewhat shy. Remember, your opinion also matters, so don't be afraid to speak up. Do you see two cats here? You must be happily in love. You can share anything with your partner and they make you a better version of you. Do you see a dog here? Your career and self-improvement are more important to you than relationships at the moment. Use this time to learn and grow and enjoy it. If you saw the mouse first, you're a hard-working person. It's easier for you to follow the commands of others. You can find an approach to any person at work. If you saw the cat first, you aren't the best team player and prefer to do things yourself. You plan your work yourself and give it your all. You like to take all the credit for what you do. Just one question here. Is the cat going up or down? If you think it's headed up, you're an optimist. You believe you can overcome anything in life if you keep the positive outlook. If you think it's headed down, you're more of a realist. You accept things the way they are and don't rely on miracles to change your life for the better. If you saw the mountain here first, you're more of an introvert. You feel good in your own company and need your alone time to be more productive. If you saw the faces first, you can't survive a day without people. Even a little chat makes you happier. Does it look like a huge head to you? You probably have some important decision to make. Try to let things go. Some problems solve themselves over time. Do you clearly see a tree here? You must feel pretty happy with your life right now. If you saw the door first, you must be a practical person. You're always true to your word. If you saw the coastline first, you clearly need some vitamin C right now. Now you have 10 seconds to read this secret message. Intelligence is the ability to adapt to change, isn't it? You have 10 seconds to find the only turtle among these leaves. Well done! One of these balls is a button. Do you see it? Great job! A croissant clearly doesn't belong under the sea. Find it in 10 seconds. Here it is. There's plenty of fish in the sea, and one of them is a candy. Can you find it? Yep, it's right here. And now I give you 10 seconds to find a butterfly among these birds. Bingo! What a cute group of raccoons. One of them stands out though. Can you find it? Great job! The Earth is one of a kind, and one of these images of it isn't like the others. Yes, it's this one right here. What are you wearing tonight? Maybe one of these dresses will do. If you pick the most unique one, you did the right thing. So much love right here. Can you tell the odd one out? This heart has a slightly different mouth. Party time! Which of these emojis doesn't belong here? You got it! Too many sad faces in one place. Can you find the one that's not like the others? Fantastic! You deserve a snack. Find 5 differences between these 2 hamburgers. Good job! Time for dessert. These pictures are different in 5 little things. You have 10 seconds to spot them. It's all about details. Time to fly. Only those who find 5 differences between the pictures are allowed to take off. Welcome aboard! That must be an interesting place to live in. Find 5 differences between these two constructions. Excellent! One of these merry-go-rounds is different from the other in 5 ways. Name them all. Wow, you could be a detective. Same task, different picture. Aha! Teddy Bear approves. Are you afraid of heights? Then don't get on the Ferris wheel. Just find 5 differences between the pictures. Impressive! Things look pretty crazy out here, and one picture is crazier than the other in 5 ways. Can you name them all? Wow, I didn't see this one coming. And now it's time for the most difficult task of them all. You have to see what's hidden and almost invisible. I give you 10 seconds for each task as usual. Time's up. Did you see the handshake? Taking it one level up. I hope you managed to spot this sea monster. Are you serious? Hope you can read between the lines and through color. Bingo! These eyes are just for you. And now, it's time for the most difficult task of the day. Here it is. Drum roll. It's a crocodile, and if you manage to see it, you can apply for the job of a detective right now. That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click